In this video, I want to play with textures a little bit. To do that, just so we get to a clean slate, I'm going to start a new project, brand new. Textures. Create. Okay, for starters, let's set up a plane and make it 100, 20 by 20 by 20. This one doesn't matter. And then let's set up a 3D object like a cube. And then let's 3D object like a sphere. Put that over here and make that 6 by 6 by 6. And make the cube 4 by 4 by 4. Okay. Now I found a website with some nice textures. They're royalty free, so let's go there. Here's the URL, marlinstudios.com/samples/samples.htm. And I'll try to remember to put that in the description of the video. But down here at the bottom is Seamless Textures Samples. And by the way, just going to Marlin Studios, I wasn't able to get this samples button working. None of these buttons really work. So go to General Purpose Samples, and you can see the license information up here. It says they are royalty free. You just can't redistribute them, so I can't make them available for download. But just click on this picture, and that'll make that for download. Let's go there. ST1 free. So that's a pretty nice concrete. That's a fabric. That's a cool rock. And that's a shrubbery. So let's see. Now, let's import them into Unity. So to do that, I'm going to right click on the Assets folder, make a folder called Materials. And in there, the first thing I'm going to do is drag the textures in. I mean the textures. Now, it'd be cool if you could just drag it over to that. Looks like you can. I actually didn't expect that to work. That's awesome. And so you can see that it's zoomed way out. This one looks a little decent. This one looks decent. And they're seamless textures, so they loop. But because these are scaled, then they don't look as good when they're scaled up. Like, it'll look worse if I scale it up to 888. 16. So if I zoom out, it just looks a little less clear and crisp. If I go down to like 444, it's looking better. But since they're seamless textures, we don't have to be stuck with this. So what I did was select the plane, then go down here to this materials, this shrubbery. And the albedo is fine, but what we want to do is mess with the tiling. So let's say 4 and 4, or 8 and 8. And now that's pretty cool. It's sort of hypnotic. Then down here, it just scales it differently. Also, you can scroll it around if you want it to be in a different place. That might actually be a kind of cool trick for a game. Background scrolling, who knows? And here's offset. I mean, here's this rock, and we're going to mess with its tiling as well. So how about 4 on that? Wow, that looks pretty nice. How about 8? Cool. Offset, you can scroll this around too. And then over here, on the jeans, do the same thing. 2. Cool. That one wasn't scaled up as much, so it looks pretty good. That's what I wanted to show you about about textures and materials.